Hello, everybody. This was kind of cool. I actually got to chat with some of you guys before the show started. You guys that were waiting. There's already 52 of you waiting. That is very awesome. They don't normally let me do that on the tubes of you. I pull it up and it doesn't show me that it's coming up because it thinks I know, I guess. So very glad they allowed me to do that. That's really cool. Wow, this is horribly off center. Let's center that up there a little bit. There we go. So it was kind of fun chatting with you guys for a couple minutes. I will look more in the future to see if I can do that sooner. I'm gonna bend this down a little bit too. I had to change some settings on my phone, so I had to take my phone out of its who's my what's it. Oh my gosh, this thing is so crooked. There we go. But thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out in what is the closest thing to a birthday party that I'm gonna get. So yes, I turn 25 years old on Tuesday. And normally this time of year, I'm in Germany. I go over there for a bike show every year for my other business, and I go home, what I call home, the town I lived in Germany for 4 years, and hang out there. Beautiful little village with an amazing castle, Kulkum, Germany. It's a amazing, beautiful place. I've made videos about it before when I'm over there. Couldn't go this year, obviously, for obvious reasons. Was kind of a coin flip if I was going anyway. Just because of the bike industry situation. I wasn't sure I was gonna go. I usually make money over there. Last couple times I only broke even, so it's kind of on the fence anyway. But then, of course, the pandemic hit. I can't go. So there's only one beer I could be drinking today. It's Bitburger. I live about 45 minutes from the brewery. Everybody, thank you, Zach, very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, Bitburger was about 45 minutes from me. Everybody talks about German beer. They think that every place has 8 million selections like they do at American, bars. No, they don't. It's usually one company. So you get Bitburger, Bitburger Dark, Bitburger Drive, um, which is the non-alcoholic version, or it's sponsored by another Warstein or something like that, like Grolsch. It's like one of those three. Just that's all you get. But if you go down to Austria or Bavaria, you get more. But most of Germany, you don't get much selection. But I love Bitburger. It's freaking awesome. Jim Sarka says 445 is about the time when the small print gets blurry. I started that about 5 years ago. Yeah, I know. I do the reading glasses now. It was either bifocals or keep my regular contacts and use the readers. So I chose the readers. The lowest readers, only 1.0. I just had to order more of them because my wife has to have them now, and she confiscated my ones that have the computer blue on them, which I hate anyway. So I gladly gave them to her, and I just ordered 5 pairs because they come in 5 packs on Amazon. So, yep. The Mauve Avenger says, Mr. Slicey, will you marry me behind the Kmart? Well, A, I'm taken, and B, I think you could probably find a better venue. Yeah, weddings are expensive. I had to pay for all of my last one. When you're on number 3, parents don't pay for that anymore. Hey, Scott, thank you much for coming out. And Keith and August, everybody I missed earlier that I wasn't chatting with. Ashcan says, I started early. I can't see quite past my nose. No, I'm technically legally blind. My eyes are that bad. But with contacts, I'm corrected completely to 2020. 2015, actually, for like distance, but up close. Sometimes I still need the readers. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. And yeah, the super chat is open. A couple of you did kick in. I saw one I missed. Let me go back and get that. Nick Salavi says, sending greetings from Zach stuff. Were you live earlier? And yeah, the cheaters that's the thing now. I don't have to carry them with me out of the house. I'm not that bad yet. But yeah. I'm sorry I missed that, Zach. I was cooking. Thank you, Plains Crafter, very much. That is awesome. Thank you very much for your generous donation. I made a Southwestern corn chowder, which I love, but it is very messy and very complicated to make, and it takes a very long time. But it came out amazing. I'll regret it later. I'm not eating anything. There was a lengthy cake discussion previously before we actually went live. Yeah, Mike, I'm from Rochester. Geneva is, yeah, not very far away. But after this is over, my son works at an amazing little corner store. Yes, Libby, I will drink, and thank you very much for the donation. It's a Greek-owned corner store. This lovely old Greek couple owns it, and it's really cool. It's like less than a block from here, and he bought me a bunch of baklava. So, because they like they don't make it, but it's like another Greek place, like also in town that makes it. So it's fresh and it's amazing. So I'm going to have a piece of baklava with a scoop of maple walnut ice cream on it as soon as this is over with, and I am quite elated about that. Thank you very much, Chris, for the $10, and also thank you guys so much for the stickers. Sign Painter Chris, if you guys are getting, I mailed out some earlier this week. I mailed out some late this week. I'm mailing out more on Tuesday. If you are getting the cool die cut stickers, yeah, Sign Painter Chris made those, and they are awesome. And I'm going to need more very soon. I'm already not running low, but I'm about halfway through already. So yeah, and it's genuine like Greek baklava from people with made by people with accents you can't understand. So I'm really excited about it. How do you like the Centauri? It's amazing. So I guess that's a good time to get through. So what I have laid out here. Oh, I forgot one little thing. Oh, I, Yanni's on here. Eric, sorry. Wow, that is completely unnecessary, Eric. You've already done way more for my birthday than need be, as I will say shortly. But thank you very much, Eric. Wow, that is fantastic. Baklava is better than red velvet cake. Oh, I don't know. I love me some red velvet. That is my favorite cake. So these are my birthday presents that I got. And when I made that video, guys, a while ago, I said like lockdown birthday shopping. I was truly not wanting you guys to buy me stuff. That was not just a thing to get people to buy me stuff. I am never doing it again because I didn't want to. I'm not going to act ungrateful. My mother always did that. I always hated it. Whenever I bought my mother a really nice present, the Irish in her would just say, you didn't need to do that, and wouldn't act grateful for it. I'm not going to do that. I'm very, very grateful for everything that I got. I really, truly am. But I'm not going to do it again because that was kind of a lot. So uh, oh, my happy birthday. I'm sorry, Triple E's posted something. I gotta say that. We'll get to my birthday present. Just 1 second. Happy birthday. My son's gift to me for your birthday was destroying an iPad. My gift to you is determining his punishment. Oh, does he have a phone? I would take away all electronics because he doesn't show the proper respect for him. Because I had to do that with my son as well. So I would do that. Wow, thank you very much, Lazaro and Nick. Awesome. I'm just gonna buy another knife with this. You know, you guys know that, right? That's all this is going to. It's not going to charity. It's going to me buying a new knife. Um, or you can make him kind of like you could make. How old is he? How old is he? Triple E. Let me know that. That will determine. I have a good idea if he's younger. Um, but he's 7. Okay, here's what I would do, Triple E, because I did this with my son because he stole my iPad and hid it from me for a while. And I finally found it. I yelled and screamed at him. That didn't do any good. So I kind of pretended like it didn't work anymore. And I made him do a whole bunch of chores around the house, like pretending that he was paying for a new iPad. So, yes, I lied to him. He was about 10. But yeah, I just made him work his tiny little butt off and then did that. So, yeah. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I think that's just make him pretend like he's paying. Just pretend he's paying it off. Obviously, he isn't, but just make him do stuff to say that he's paying it off. That is my old man advice. But yeah, the iPad was fine. I just made him pretend that he was working to pay off a new one. It worked though. He never stole my stuff anymore. It got in it, and at 10 years old, he was already 5'7", something like that. He's a big boy. So I could actually make him do stuff. I think that's when he learned how to mow the yard. But yeah, it's nice to see sweatshop. So anyway, I just want to get through my birthday presents here. Um, We have this first one I got. This was from Southern Edge Knife Works, a sponsor of ours. Visit southernedgeknifeworks.com. Use the code SDSEK at checkout. Get 50% off and free shipping. Wow, I just say it like a robot now. But I put this in my little birthday video, stuff that I wanted. I really missed having a Wii Malice around. They had one and they sent me one. So now I have another Wii Malice. I will never let it go again. It is a freaking awesome knife. Up to 150 already. Wow, our record's only 170. So let's see what we get to. But man, the flame ammo exactly like I had. It is identical to the one that I had, and I freaking love it. Ferrum Forge design. I love Ferrum Forge designs. I love the Wii builds, and I love the flame ammo. And man, this is never, ever going away again. None of the stuff I ever get for gifts, I never sell it unless somebody gives it to me as a gift saying it's okay for you to sell it. I made one mistake one time. I screwed up. I got confused between two knives. I thought the other one was a gift. I sold the other one, and the guy was very upset, justifiably so, and I felt very bad. So yeah, but I love this thing. I'm so glad to have it back. I've been carrying it a lot since I got it. It's just awesome. And now we're getting into a whole slew of stuff from Eric Bowers, who's on here and just made a ridiculous donation, which he did not need to do. So he kind of went through the list quite pretty hardcore, and I feel like I'm missing one. But Eric, you got a Newport from SEKW yesterday. Yeah, Eric, I actually have a Newport that I don't know if it was a birthday gift or not. It was also from Southern Edge Knife Works. I'm not sure, but I didn't pay for it, and they sent it to me, and they didn't say anything, so I'm not going to ask. And I don't know if Chad's going to come on here. I don't know if I owe money for it or not, but I love it, and it ain't going back. But Eric Bowers kind of went nuts. So I said I missed my Perpetua. They're for $100 now, so on drop. So I mentioned that. So yeah, he got me another Perpetua. I love it. It's fantastic. He also got me an Olight 01R flashlight that is hanging on my keys downstairs. I forgot to take it off and bring it up here. But yeah, I love that thing. I missed my 01R so much. I lost it, and I don't know. I had it on one of those stupid magnet things, and it came off and whatever. You haven't seen MC yet. I don't know if he'll be on or not. I was giving him a hard time on the Instagrams earlier, just joking around. But no, I'm sure that's not. If he doesn't show up, that's not why he's not here. But yeah, I got this one. It got this back from Eric, and I love it. It's nice to have one back, and I have carried it a few times, and it is just a really cool knife. And they're never going to be cheaper than they are now. So I love it. It's great. And then probably my favorite thing that he got me, because it matches the one next to it, which is related. There's a reason why I'm showing the wrong side of this Hinderer. I got the Warthog Hinderer Investigator pen, and wow, have I used this, because the rare times that I do go out of my home, if there's one thing at a store I don't want to touch, it's your freaking communal pen. I do not want to touch that. I always carry a pen anyway. I've got a Wii titanium pen on my keys, but this is just it's so pretty, and it matches my Warthog Hinderer. The reason why I'm showing the other side, it's the battle brass, I think. I don't remember exactly what the finish is on it, but it's beautiful anyway, whatever it is. It's like pre-patinaed and machined, and it matches this, and I love it. But I also included a Warthog Kalashnikov automatic on that same video, which again was not a wish list, but that's what some of you took it as, and thank you. But I'm not doing it again. But he couldn't get it, so he just sent me Battle Worn. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's brass, but he sent me a gift certificate to Blade HQ, so I used it to buy the Battle Bronze pocket clip and filler tab. So finally, this knife is done. It finally has the Battle Bronze that matches. I had the regular silver on it. I kind of liked it. I tried the regular bronze. It didn't quite match. It bothered me. I tried to heat anno some parts myself. I couldn't quite get it right. It just wouldn't quite match. So I finally just gave in. Since I had that lovely gift certificate and bought the Battle Bronze. Oh, they do get carried together. Absolutely, Keith. They absolutely do. This is probably of my, oh my God, my 3 XM18s. which isn't even my favorite Hinderer model. I don't know why I have 3 of them. Of my 3, this is the one that gets carried the least, but it just is so cool looking. It is definitely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. But yeah, now it's done. I don't want the battle bronze spacers. I think that there's just enough silver on this side that I like that it kind of carries it over to this side. Thank you very much, John. That is awesome. I need a Hinderer stylus for touchscreens. This works on touchscreens for me. I think it conducts enough that it works. I've been using this and it's been working. I think most touchscreens now are also kind of what's that word? Captic, haptic. I think too. So they do just kind of work because they work with rubber gloves. I wear gloves all the time when I'm out. I'm super paranoid about this thing because my daughter has respiratory issues, so I'm super paranoid about it. But yeah, now this is done. This is awesome. Very happy about this. Uh, I'm not gonna repeat that, Dante, but I've been married forever. I haven't used one of those in a long, long time. But thank you so much to Eric Bowers. You are the freaking man. I was I admit I've had a rough time at birthday this year because I'm stuck inside. I can't go to Germany. It's just I do that every year. I can't go rent a ridiculous car and go blasting down the Autobahn like I do every year. I know it's a stupid thing to be upset about, but man, yesterday especially, I was depressed. I don't know. Well, I know what happened, but at first I woke up in the morning and Facebook memories. I'll get to the rest of the presents in a moment, but Facebook memories, shows you stuff. They were showing me all my Germany pictures, from my last time I went. And I was like, damn it, I'm supposed to be in Germany this weekend. And I was really upset about it. And I just was really, really, really depressed about it. And then I kind of got over it. And then I got up to go run. I had to go run to the smoke shop, trying to leave the house, but that's a necessity. I need my nicotine. I get in my Volkswagen to go leave. I have a 2014 Golf, and the freaking air conditioning doesn't work. Yes, I'm 2 scored and 5. I prefer to say it in the old timey way. But no, I get in my Golf and the AC doesn't work. And I'm like, and my Golf is black. So this is going to be a problem very shortly. Luckily, thank God, it doesn't have a serpentine belt. So the compressor can go bad and it still runs and drives fine. It's also got winter tires on it. Well, yeah, it's got winter tires on it, not snow tires, winter tires. There's a difference. It's got winters on it. So I don't like driving it when it's warm because I don't want to burn them up because they're in really good shape. So between swapping to summer tires and wheels, because I need new summer tires, and I need new wheels because I don't want to take my winters off the rims and go through all that crap, and fixing the freaking air conditioning, it's going to be another 2 grand at least into a car that I loathe. I hate my Golf. I have modified it a bit to where it's fun to drive, but it's uncomfortable. It's always broken in some minor electronic way. I'm done with it, and now I have to dump another 2 grand into it. And yeah, Zach stuff says trade it in. I can't. I financially right now, I just can't. I looked into it. Nobody wants it, and because it's been in an accident once, it wasn't told or anything, but it's been in an accident. They would definitely pay more than I paid for it, but it just doesn't quite financially work out to trade it in right now. So I'm gonna have to jump another 2 grand into it and keep it, which means I have to keep it for another year. I was totally planning on getting rid of it this year. So yesterday, I was depressed. Yeah, so I was very upset. I was not nice to people. I was very mad. But anyway, that's my problem. Don't buy late model Volkswagens, man. They're awful. It's fun to drive. It's horribly uncomfortable, and there's always something broken. I have one of those little chip things to clear codes. That's all I do. It's just all I do is clear codes constantly. Yeah, don't buy a Volkswagen. I'm done with them. Next car will be a Subaru again, probably. Although I've been looking at Fiesta STs. Those look pretty cool. But anyway, get off track. Another gift I got for my birthday. This one is cool, not just because, thank you, BZ. I very much appreciate that. Jeremy, don't forget birthday present. Now that is not a birthday present, Jeremy. That is an anniversary present for the channel. That's how I'm justifying it. Does that sound all right? Yeah, tomorrow I have a pretty epic unboxing. Yeah, don't buy Chryslers either. Um, so the next one I got is not just cool because I love the knife. It's cool because who it came from. So this is the Artisan Cutlery Centauri, which you guys know I gave a very raving review to. I do really, 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 really like it. And yeah, it was loaned to me from Nick Shabazz. Artisan gave it to him as a sample, and he gave it to me for my birthday. 179. Holy cow, I don't see that. Mine's not updating quickly enough. Mine's still stuck at 170. Wow, that's a lot. So yeah, it is a Ray Laconico. You can tell by the little dig in here. I'm gonna refresh it here in a moment. I didn't see the 179. But yeah, this was a gift from Nick Shabazz, who I just think it's so cool that I got a present from Nick for my birthday because man, when I started this channel, um, he was like my idol, and I was like I really looked up to him. Now he's just my buddy. He's just a guy I talk to. He occasionally messages me asking for advice, which is completely insane. Um, and it's just he's just a really good friend, not just professionally, but personally and everything. And yeah, I it's I he's a great dude, and this was an awesome present. This is just cool. I just really like. I still haven't got my best friend key though. You're right. He needs to get off his ass and send that to me. But I love this thing, and man, I've been carrying the snot out of this. I think it actually is going to make my most carried for this month. I've actually been carrying the hell out of it. It's so thin and so light, and it's just so fun as I fail it. Just the front flipper works great. It's awesome. This was another thing that was on my that little birthday video. Guy Rich. I don't know if he wants his whole name said, so I'm just going to say Rich. I said if I was going to have a Delica, this is the only one I would want. The HEP 40 Knife Center exclusive one with the Peckawood scales. And the guy said, I have one I never carry. I've never used it. If you want it, you can have it for your birthday. And I was like, awesome. So I got this, which is really cool. So you guys can get off my butt if you all you Delica lovers, because you guys know I've been very vocal about the fact that I don't care for the Delica much, but I do like this one. It is really nice, and it has found its way in my pocket a few times since I got it. I've only had it for like a week and a half, but it is a fun knife. It's just beautiful, and it just looks so classy. I said it, I think, in the little birthday video thing. I was gonna change the pocket clip immediately. I don't think I am. I don't think I mind the chromey stuff. Yeah, so we get a lynch clip. That was my initial plan, but if I can find a shiny one, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is ridiculously overpriced Delica. I don't like the Delica because it's overpriced. This one just kind of makes it worse, but it is actually much better steel and it feels more solid, and I like it. And then I have bought a lot of knives in the last couple weeks, not denying that. That's why there was a huge sale last night, which is already taken down. If you're looking for the video, it's taken down because everything's sold. The reason why there's a huge sale is because I bought a lot of stuff, to kind of keep the channel going. But this one was nothing to do with keeping the channel going. This was definitely my birthday present to myself. This is the one thing I bought myself that I had no justification to get. This is a Microtech SOCOM Elite, and I wanted a Tanto. I wanted a black with a stonewash blade, and it took me 14 freaking months to find one. Metal Complex, who was a coward and is not showing up here because he probably knows that I give him a hard time. Because it just jokingly, I like MC. He's a great guy. We're actually really good friends. I just like to pretend we have this major feud going on. It's a lot of fun. But he sent me a drop point one, and I loved it. He wouldn't sell it to me because his wife bought it for him, and I spent then I saw the Tanto. I'm like, oh, I kind of want the Tanto, and now I like Tantos even more than I used to. So I really wanted the Tanto. Every time I had the money, they weren't available. Anytime that I had the money, or anytime when I didn't have the money, like to be available, I'd be like, oh, come on, I just never lined up. 14 months later, finally got this from Southern Edges, and it is awesome. I'm so glad to finally have a SOCOM. It's great. 178. My counter is going behind. I'm going to go 179 because that's what you guys said. I saw 176 at one point, but I think my counter is a bit behind. How good is that Tanto for EDC? I think Tantos are great for EDC. I find them a lot opening boxes, especially if you can tell a box is really, really tight. I see 178 now. If a box is really, really tightly packed, I just use that little secondary point and it doesn't sink in very very far. You know, it's I think Tantos are super useless or super useless, super useful, the opposite of super useless. 179 I see now. 179. I almost went into the auctioneer voice again. But yeah, that sound. Southern Edges is also from South Carolina. Southern Edge Knife Works is also from South Carolina. But they are a little far away. South Carolina's a pretty big state. I'm never gonna get over that. Never, ever, ever. Never gonna get over that. Yeah, words don't talk so good. Happy birthday, John. 182. That is an absolute for certain record. I know our previous one was 170. So wow, 184. Awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Help me celebrate my birthday. It makes me feel a little better. Like I said, I was really depressed yesterday. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I think I finally hit my limit. I work at home anyway, so I get lonely. I'm not going to deny it. Yeah, working at home is lonely, and I do get lonely, and I get bummed out, about once a month or so, and then just combined with this, man. Yeah, I want Super Steel Steve to be on here. I don't want both of them on here at the same time. 190, awesome. Let's see if we can get 200. I'd love to have Super Steel Steve on here. It's a birthday party. What is a birthday party without a guy that drinks too much and falls and breaks a coffee table? And that's what Super Steel Steve's job is. He is the internet YouTuber version of the guy who gets drunk and falls and breaks a coffee table, and he's not here. It's just not the same. 192, 193, awesome. No, and someone asked earlier. I'm sorry, these are going very, very fast. No, this is mine now. This was a birthday present from Southern Edge Knife Works. Go to southernedgeknifeworks.com and use the code SDSEK at checkout and get 15% off and free shipping. I think, Libby, you know what? I'm going to say, I know I'm trying to get political here, and I'm not going to, because this isn't being political. I'm going to say, as far as this one issue goes, I think Cuomo's doing a good job. I really do. As far as this one issue goes, I think it's pretty good. I think he's doing a good job. So yeah, I live in a city, not a major city, but a city, and I can see why he doesn't want to do statewide stuff, because how can you tell if he keeps New York City closed but lets Rochester open? Everybody's just gonna drive up here that has family, and we're all gonna have another outbreak. So just leave it. Just saying, this week he is extending. Oh, I thought he was gonna wait till May 15th before he extends it. I thought he wasn't even going to decide until May 15th. That's good that he's deciding earlier. I know things are getting better, but it's extended to May 15th right now. He's going to decide more. Yeah, yeah. I bet Cuomo will be a blast if you got a few pops in him. I like watching him and his brother argue with each other on CNN. It's very funny. Yeah, PA's opening up pretty quick. And I get like whole states open because New York City is bad, and like all of New York's pretty bad. But like if PA opens up and I drive in New York, or I drive into PA with New York plates on my car, they can pull me over, and I ask, what the hell am I doing there? And I get that, and that would be fine, and I'm not going to do that. But yeah, county to county, it's completely impossible to control in New York. So yeah, Georgia's opened up a lot. What do you think about the Peña Zulu? I figured you'd try to grab one. I did not. It looks cool, but I didn't. I was getting this thing. So Texas is about to open up. Yeah, Texas didn't get hit too bad, so that's good. Yep, it's a Millet Perpetua. Was somebody asking that? I have 9 cases here in Geneva. Yeah, we've got 1,000 and I think 70 deaths. I think we have 1,000 cases and 70 deaths in my county, which is Monroe County, which is 500,000 people. So that's not too bad, but still. Yeah, Rochester got hit pretty hard. Luckily, the nursing home's not too bad though, because my mother's in a nursing home. So, knock on wood. It's the only wood I have. That will continue. How's the investigator write with Size-wise, been looking to getting one, but it looks short. No, it's perfectly fine. I really like writing with it. I mean, mostly what I've done is sign my name and take notes for knife reviews, so I haven't been writing soliloquies. But, wow, I don't think I've ever used that word in a long time. But no, it fits I have pretty big hands and it fits fine. My sister's in Raleigh, and one of the guys that I deal with, one of my bosses at Knives Illustrated, is a little west of there. By the way, look for in the next couple of days, Knives Illustrated's doing something pretty cool for you guys. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's half the population of your state. Yeah, New York's got some big cities in it. I think Rochester's the city proper is 250,000, and then the surrounding suburbs are like another 100,000, and then the county as a whole is like 500,000. Yeah, I do have to put some pivot lubes on the thread of that. It is a bit squeaky. I noticed that. It wasn't that way initially, but it's gotten a bit squeaky. Now it's not going to do it just to make me look stupid. Yeah, New York should have locked down a little bit sooner. It's the one problem I have with Cuomo on this is in the country as a whole. We should have locked down sooner. We'd have been done with this by now. If we'd have locked down in January for like 3 weeks, it would have been over with. Rochester's smaller than Buffalo just by a little bit. It depends. For a while, we were kind of trading places. Some months they were, or some years they were bigger than us. Some years we were bigger than them. But I think they're a little bigger than us now. Not by much. It's by like 10 or 15,000. Jeremy Russell, don't know what country that is, but Wake should open up after the 9th. Oh, Jeremy's on here. Cool. Yeah, Jeremy. I bought something from Jeremy last night. You guys saw if you were on the live sale, you were live on the not live. If you watched the knife sale, that was pretty much live because everything sold in like an hour and a half. But I sold some stuff for Jeremy, and then we made a little barter, and this was in my pocket today. Got me a Guardian Tactical Recon 035. It's not exactly the one I would have got if I ordered a new one, but Jeremy's deal was too good. So I got it. And you guys bought all my stuff. So, but this is not a birth. I'm not not counting this as a birthday present because I'm going to use this in a battle to the death. So it is going to be used for videos and stuff. So, but yeah, it's smooth. It's schmoove. And I'm going to be doing a battle to the death with this in the UTX 85 pretty soon, probably this week. Is LMAX the same as MaxMat? No. If I'm correct, LMAX is one of those semi M390 variants. I think. I don't really remember. I know I've had it and I like it and it holds a good edge. So, Eric Bauer says his Blade show still on track for August. Man, honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. I hope not. I don't want to go. Because if it happens, I'm going to have to go, not just for here, but probably for Knives Illustrated. I'm probably going to have to go, and I don't want to go. I don't want to be around that many people that soon. So I'm not excited about it. Blade Show West maybe in October. Maybe I'd be all right with that, but Hinderer Eclipse versus ZT0393 anytime soon. I'd have to have an Eclipse. It's something I'm not going to buy, so... After I sold you my UTX 85, I had to go out and buy myself an 035 L Connor says, well, I got both. So I win, Connor. They're an S35, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was it's different, but not too dissimilar from M390. But yeah. Your first Zoom funeral. Oh, that's awful. Sorry about that, Raul. Yeah, and my brother-in-law and his brother are both corrections officers, and yeah, it's pretty scary for them. You know anything about the Finch Runtley stumble across screen? Is it legit? I'm getting one fairly soon. I don't usually use that Apex pass around group, but I did for that because I want to get my hands on one. And I've been talking to the guy from Finch. He's got some new stuff coming up I'm going to get too. But there's MC. How you doing, man? I didn't know if you were going to come out because I was giving you such a hard time on Instagram today in the messages. MC's a great guy, but he's also just so easily mockable. So I just have to do it. I mock him out of jealousy. I'll admit that. He's like a big, handsome muscly, ripped dude, and he's always so happy all the time, and I just have to kick him in the nuts every now and then. I just can't help myself. And he passed me in followers and all that stuff. But I still have more Hinderers than him. Well, thank you very much, Amateur Knives. That is awesome. No, that is more. Don't you said it's not a lot. That is a lot. I very much appreciate that. That is very generous of you. So 192 is what we were up to. Is that still that? That was the highest I saw. So somebody else keep an eye on that for me if you can. Happy birthday and a whole lot. Don't bring smile a rough week as well as lost my best bud Dobie. Hoping to find him. Hopefully, always hope it gets better. Yeah, I assume that's a dog by the name. But yeah, losing dogs are tough. I do have a 196 was the most. Okay, I do have a dog on the way out myself. So I think she's only got a month or two left, and it's pretty sad. We just got told early last week, by the vet that the surgery she needs to make her life a little bit better. He said, I'm not gonna do. She'll die on the table. That's a hard one to hear when you get the, keep her comfortable thing from the vet. That's really tough. Convince me the Mordax is worth the money. Oh, I can do that easily. I'm just gonna pull it out. So, excuse me while I whip this out. If anybody heard me say that, one of my favorite lines from my favorite movie. To see, is it in this case? Yes. Yeah, it does suck. She's a great little dog. This is why the Mordax is worth the money, because it just does that. It's a Protec. Don't think of it as a drop knife. It's a Protec. I love the Mordax. It is fantastic. Yeah, that's a fair and forged design. The only thing I don't like about it is it's pretty thick behind the edge, which I could fix if I wanted to. But the blue is gorgeous. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's Blazing Saddles. I love that movie. Could never make that movie nowadays, but I do love it. No, I used to have a gray one, and I swapped it through drop to get the blue one. I had a gray prototype, and I got the blue one. Oh, now you make me wonder why I don't carry this more often. This may wind up going in my pocket after this is over with. I do really like it. And yeah, 20 CV, good steel, all that stuff. Let's rotate some stuff out. You guys have seen this 1,000 times. So wanting the Mordax, so thank you for convincing me. Yeah, Mike, the Mordax is totally worth it. I don't know anyone who owns a Mordax who doesn't like it. It's a Protec. It's a Protec manual. And I'm getting a Malibu. I already talked to Protec about it. I'm really excited. That's their in-house, a new manual one. I'm so excited about it. I don't know when, but they said they're coming soon and asked if I still wanted one. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. Okan says, bring out the M390 custom. I said, you know what, Okan, I'm going to admit to you, I can't find it. I know it's here on my desk somewhere, but if I showed you my desk, it is a mess. One of my projects this week is to reorganize my knife collection, and when I find it, I promise I will have it out, but I can't find it at the moment. And if I can't find it, I don't know what you're going to do. You're probably going to come to my house and like Nancy Kerrigan style kneecap me. Answering two questions at once. Somebody said, what did you carry today? Keith says, it was this, the Recon 035. And Metal Complex said, how do you like the Recon 35? Look, I can do two at once. I love it. The action is really cool. I'm going to do a little battle to the death between this and the UTX 85. There are several things I like about the UTX 85 better. There are several things I like about this better. One of which is the action. There's no denying that Guardian Tactical's action is just amazing. Perfect amount of spring tension. You have those little ceramic balls, running on that stainless steel surface. That is undeniably amazing. I think it's a bit bulky. This is not the configuration I would have bought. I got this used from Jeremy Russell, but it's good enough. I like it. BZ says, a Noni good cheap portable knife case. Oh, that's one of the gifts I forgot that Eric got me. I forgot about that. So I really like these vault cases. This is the one Eric got me, which I have covered in stickers, because as one does. So some of you guys are on here. We got Zach stuff on there. Did I see Stas on early? I thought he did. I have a Metal Complex sticker on it. On the back, JT's Knife Life. So yeah, but these are really cool. I also like Spidey packs. Spider packs are really, really good. Should I get a CGRB Feldspar as my first EDC? Yeah, they're great. I love the Feldspar. It's a really nice knife. So some of these are out right now. The SOCOM normally goes here. Placeholder for what arrives tomorrow, which I am beyond stoked about. So watch for an unboxing tomorrow afternoon. There's not going to be a really early video, but yeah, watch for it. Pretty awesome unboxing. Placeholder for another thing that's arriving tomorrow, and then some more. This one just has my automatics and some other stuff in it, and then some more Protex. So and then there's a placeholder for the Malibu whenever that arrives. Keep on my I like to keep all my brands together. I'm weird that way. A couple Ferrum Forges and Boost Smoke. But yeah, these are great. They don't hold a ton, but they're really nice. They're super secure. They're not like crush proof, but they're close to it. You need a Jimmy Slash sticker on your new vault case, Brian Gregberg says. I have one on my car. And honestly, it's like the number one thing I get questions about. That's the number one sticker. My brother's like, what is that? I'm like, it's some other YouTube guy. It is on my left quarter window. I have a lot of stickers on my car. More on my Subaru than on my Volkswagen, because I don't know if you guys know this, but if you do not have at least 7 stickers on your Subaru, they will repossess it. I'm gonna need to condense my Spidey packs since I've sold so much. I need to sell more knives so they all fit in my Spidey packs. How many knives does it hold? A dozen, I think. How's the Microtech treating you? Oh, I'm still loving it. I got another Microtech coming tomorrow, so I'll have my perfect 3 Microtech collection. I'm really loving it, and I love the UTX 85 too. So, Jeremy Russell, I have 0 stickers on my WRX. What? Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you know what I have arriving tomorrow. But I'm so excited about it. I'm really so excited about it. But yeah, feel free to spoil it in the comments. I don't care because it's coming up tomorrow. But I'm not going to tell you the Protec that I have coming. It's not too shocking, but it's still pretty cool. Trying to decide which Wii kite fin on the next order. I like to see up at the flame pocket clips and the time ones. Yeah, those flame pocket clips are really, really cool. This will be the same flame if that helps you, because it's Wii, so it's gonna be the same flame. You can do Microtech Monday and Tanto Tuesday. I can do a double. I have other Tantos, but yeah. Yeah, the Wii Flame Nano was very, very, very well done. Jimmy Slash is great. Watched his 8015 videos today. Yeah, he did some really good 8015 videos. And SOCOM Sunday, yeah, I'm a slave to those things. Does anybody else do that on Instagram? Do you get up in the morning and think, oh, what day is it? What does it rhyme with? Three Vers Thursday. I think maybe I started that one. I'm not sure, but Spyderco Saturday, Spyderco Sunday, Sabenza Saturday, Sabenza Sunday. Yeah, it's fun to do those. I do definitely do it. I couldn't find your favorite Knife Sounds video. I can't remember what I called it, but I'm going to do another one because I have some better ones. I did not have a SOCOM at the time. So that is reason enough to do it. Mannix Monday. Yep, I've done those a few times. I only have a Mannix Lightweight now, though. I do have a Mannix XL technically, but I'm not sure if it's mine or not. So I haven't been carrying it a whole lot. I need to figure that out. Actually, I have to call him tonight anyway. My buddy Mike. I need to figure out if I own that Mannix XL or not. So, any blade play on the SOCOM? None whatsoever. Like a bank vault. Never heard of him having it, honestly. TRM Adam G. Carta's scale drop on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get those or not, because I already have 4 sets of scales for my Adam. Five sets of scales for my Adam. I don't need any more. I like M390 Monday. Oh, I've never done M390 Monday. That opens up a whole world of possibilities. Okay, best YouTube knife review idea ever. Jimmy and Nick Shabazz doing a split screen review of the same knife. Yeah, I will say, guys, you've been asking a whole lot, and I appreciate that you guys loved it. The critiquing collections. A stop sending me collections. I'm sorry, but I just have way more than I need. I'm gonna keep doing them. The next one is going to be other knife YouTubers, and I'm really excited about it. And I got like some big ones. I got some that I know you guys all love, and then I got some really big ones too. And those guys, I'm gonna be infinitely ruder to because I know them. So they're all friends of mine, so I don't mind ripping them up, and I know that they will take it. They will take it in the way that it is meant. So yeah, there's gonna be some great ones. I got who did I get today? I got Everyday City Carry, which is gonna be a lot of fun. I got Metal Complex. I got well, he's sending me tomorrow. He was too busy lifting and giggling in the mirror today to send them to me. And who else I got? Nick Shabazz, Dr. Frunky. I got Big Red EDC. I got Alex's Knife Box, a whole bunch. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've already been looking at the pictures and thinking of stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. They all have pretty good collections, so a lot of it's gonna be a bit made up. But I know you sent it the first day, Nick, but I did them randomly. I just picked random ones. I had so many that I was never gonna get through them all, so I just picked random ones. Do you actually use OTFs or are they just fidget toys? I use the two that I have. I don't feel like I need any more than that. But yeah, I got Zach stuff too. I don't feel like I need any more than two. I'm kind of fine with the two that I have. So yeah, New York, I'm in a weird gray area with being able to carry autos. They're not technically illegal here. It's just that they're automatically presumed to be weapons. But I talked to a judge and some cops that are friends of mine, and one of them, how I found this out was a police officer actually approached me and said, "No, with your job, you're fine. Like you just carry a business card and be prepared to show your job on your phone, and you're fine." It's just they're not illegal. They're just presumed to be weapons unless you can show another reason for why you were carrying them. And I can show that, hey, I make money at this. It's my job. I have 15,000 followers. And he's like, no, nobody's going to give you a hard time. But an OTF, probably not going to carry that out of the house very much, just because I think that's just begging to get in trouble. The out the side autos, I can open slowly and it's fine. I'm not gonna be like bang. Oh yeah, New York City. They all said that. All the cops and the judge I talked to said, "Do not go to New York City." with one." But I don't. That's the one place I just don't carry a knife at all. Now that they've gotten rid of the gravity knife law, I'd probably carry a slip joint. But I pretend I'm in Europe if I go to New York City. Did you get the Launch 11 yet? I have not. I'm probably gonna buy one, but I was waiting to get one through another source, and it's just keeps getting delayed, and I don't know when it's gonna happen. So I'm probably just gonna have to give up and buy one. Carry my Spyderco Urban One in New York. That's a good choice. The last time I went to New York, I had my TRM Atlas. What do you carry in Europe? The last time I was there was the TRM Atlas again, and but now I'd probably carry my. If I went this year, I was gonna bring my Wii MRF. John through my lens says, "I guess you don't carry a gun." No, I don't anymore. I used to, just don't anymore. Hey, so do you know the XM24 titanium scales are coming back? Maybe you need a 24. I send you the link to the 24 that I want? It's still open on my on my Windows right now. I'm gonna post it here. No, I'm not because somebody will buy it. I'm not gonna post it. There is an XM24 for sale somewhere that is beautiful. And I've thought about it, but it's $595. I'm not sending it to you. You'll buy it. So how do you travel with a blade? Check it or I check it. I just check everything, and I've never had a problem. It's a place I don't think that you would know to look for at Metal Complex. So if you didn't, I did send you the link to it once, but if you didn't see it, I'm just gonna hope that you didn't. Just charge it. I used to say that to my parents all the time too. Yeah, we're having really good views tonight. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna stay on a little late because we got so many of you on here, and I don't just want to jump off. That would be rude. And thank you guys so much for coming out and celebrating my birthday with me. It's the closest I'm gonna get to a birthday party. So, although my family's gonna do something cool, I know that my wife is paying for me to order whatever I want through Grubhub or wherever because She's a vegetarian, so she doesn't like to cook meat. So I'm leaning towards, here's, you guys can answer this. What should I get for my birthday? The best fish fry I've ever had in my entire life, this place today. I know my birthday's Tuesday. The best fish fry like ever, or really freaking good barbecue. Oh yeah, only 66. Hit the thumbs up. I am 2 score and 5. Yeah, I can't decide. Yeah, barbecue, barbecue, barbecue. Oh, thank you much, Zach. Thank you so much, Zach. Stuff. That is awesome. Yeah, it sucks having your birthday. I feel really bad for the kids that are graduating high school. Yeah, it would be Dinosaur, Dante. You are correct. That's where I would order from. Actually, Sticky Lips delivers. Dinosaur, she'd have to go pick up, but she said she would. I like Dinosaur better because the guy that owns Sticky Lips is a jackhole. I said it. For the few of you that are in Rochester or Syracuse, I think this is just Rochester, yeah. For the few of you in Rochester, yeah, the guy that owns Sticky Lips is a jackhole. Is that Wu-Tang sticker on your ride yet? Yes, it is, Austin. I put a Chris Reeve sticker and that Wu-Tang sticker on my Volkswagen, and that is when my air conditioning broke. So it's the fault of one of those two. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the barbecue. But this fish fry place, though, oh my god, it's so good, and they have salt and vinegar French fries, which are amazing. Like, it's not just French fries with salt and vinegar dumped over them. It's like in the batter. Oh my lord, they're really crispy and they're so freaking good. Come on, to a cold scenario, I get barbecue and fish fry at the same time. Yeah, I could do that up here, but I don't want to. Too much explanation on those stickers. Fried the compressor. Yep, I guess so. Yeah, no, it is the compressor that's gone for sure. Because I tried to fill it up. I have a thing to fill it, and it just leaked right out immediately. How many miles are your VW? Haven't had any issues, but I've only had it 50,000 miles. That's when I have 57,000. Yeah. Just wait a minute, Chris. I don't know what Volkswagen you have. They're all different, and mine is a German-built Golf. It's not one of the Mexican ones. It's actually a European spec Golf. It's not an American spec Golf. It came from Germany. It was registered originally in Germany to Volkswagen in where are they made? Whatever city they're made in, and then it was sent to America, and that's when I got it. And it's supposed to be one of the great ones, and it ain't. I mean, it runs fine. It's never let me down, but oh my god. Waiting patiently for the Malibu. It's soon. I was just, because ProTech just messaged me and said, "Do you still want one?" So, and they said it is imminent, I think is the word that they used. So, yeah, modern VWs are junk. I don't think I'd ever buy a Volkswagen beyond like 1995, maybe. Where's your review of the Megatherium? I never had the Megatherium. Thank you, Simon. I am, as Jeremy Russell justifiably chastised me yesterday, I am proudly using my vape. I always make descending comments about that I'm using a vape, and he pointed out that I should not do that. So I'm not. So I'm proudly using my vape because Jeremy made a very good argument as to why I should be proud of it instead of being upset about it, because it does help a lot of people quit smoking. It does help a lot of lives. So when are you getting the Ontario Chic Rub? I'm guessing Tuesday or Wednesday. I know it shipped Friday. How many knives are you carrying normally? Usually like 2, and then whatever's on my keys. Well, I'm not an asthmatic, Mike, so it doesn't bother me. Birthday cake flavor to use? No, I do no flavors. Completely plain. Or plain, not pain, plain. My first car was a Volkswagen Rabbit Diesel. I had one of those. I had a 1982 Rabbit Diesel, and I bought it primarily because it was freaking immaculate. Like, I bought it in 90. 5? I think I bought it in 1995, and it looked brand new, and it only had, like, 30,000 miles on it, but yeah, DWF is right. Wow, that thing was slow. It lasted about 3 months, and I got rid of it, and I bought a Peugeot, 505 Turbo, which was a great car. I don't know. Nobody else is saying anything about the crackly audio. Excited for the Protec Malibu? Beyond excited. It's probably the knife I was looking forward to most this year. And it's finally here because I love my Mordax so much. And just to have a Mordax, not that I hate the blade shape on this, but just to have basically another Mordax that's shaped differently. Oh, yeah, they're slow as snot. And mine was just completely, it looked like brand new, black on black on black. And it was cool. And I just bought it because I never had a diesel and I just wanted to try it. So. Oh, Brian, is S45 going to be the new standard printer replacing S35? And it seems to me that steel never dies. So I don't think it'll replace it, but it's supposed to be a bit better. Well, I'll find out, I guess. But I like my Peugeot 505. My favorite thing on my with my Peugeot was when people would ask to borrow a car or something, or like you'd be at work and be like, hey, I'm going to go get food. They'd be like, hey, do you want to take my car? And they'd be like, yeah, great. And then I'd hand them my keys, and then they would come back in 5 minutes and saying, how does this car work? I loved that it was because it was French and it was stupid and nothing was in the right place. And it was just a blast to just make people wonder how to drive a car. Just switching some knives out here. What else do we want to bring out? What do I have at hand? I was horribly unprepared tonight as far as knives go, because I wasn't planning on going super long, but we're going to. The Spider Monkey, I'll bring that one out. Yeah, our 8CR is never going to die. It's like herpes. What's your opinion on Civivi's 9CR? I love it. It's a very, very, very good steel. It's not just Civivi's anymore. Some other companies are doing them too. Do you have a Best Tech engine? I did. I sold it and I miss it, but I don't have it. The Void. Oh, that's close by. Yeah, I can get the Void out. I have the fancy cases right here. Ugh. I'm going to put the Delica away because, well, it's the best Delica. Still a Delica. It's a mini Archbishop made by Civivi. Well, it's made by We. But yeah, it's same thing. Yes, it is. Malibu, Reverse Tanto, or Warney. I have the opportunity to decide sometime in the next week or so, and I honestly do not know. Probably the Warney, but I'm really, really not sure. I got the copper style Spider Monkey. Yeah, those are cool. I held one of those, but I don't know. I just like the feel of the carbon better, so that's what I got. How do you like your waypoint? I love it. It's definitely in my most carried this month at the end of the month. So no Hinderers. There are no Hinderers out. Let me grab one. I have one right here. You're right. Wouldn't be my channel without a Hinderer. We'll put this Centauri away. Not putting my SOCOM away because I'm just loving that thing right now. And the thing I have with copper is that my hands don't sweat, so they don't patina, they don't do all that cool stuff. They just look like plain old copper and smell bad, and they're heavy, and so that's why I don't. I think if I had normal hand sweat, I'd probably like them better, but can add the kite fin for more carbon. That one will take me a moment to get out, maybe in a second. That one is in a case that I have to do lots of flippy dippies to get out of. Hinderer, yeah, and this is really good. Where's my? Oh, you know what? There is one other Hinderer I want to bring out. Not that one. Well, where did I put it? Well, it's not where I thought it was. I don't know where my XM18 Skinny is because I'm going to do a full... There it is. I'm going to do a full... I was organizing my stickers, and I buried at me some stickers. I love this thing. I was really, really surprised how much I do love the Skinny, how much of a difference it makes. I'm really liking it. And I didn't think I'd like this blade shape, but I really do. It's great, and to the point that I have ordered a whole bunch of parts for it. Not a whole bunch, a few. that come tomorrow. It's getting a blue scale, blue pocket clip, blue filler tab, and these nuts are going to be blue. I'm leaving the standoffs silver because I couldn't find blue ones, but they may get changed at some point. But yeah, it's going to be all blued out because the reason why I got the blue was because whenever I first imagined getting an XM18, I imagined getting a blue G10 scale XM18. So finally going to have one. I ordered them from DLT, so they should be here tomorrow. So this one's going to be just a pure blue. I thought about putting a custom scale on it or whatever, but you know what? This is just going to be kind of a user, so I don't really want to spend money on a custom scale. So I got a proper Hinderer one. Not that they're that much less expensive, but I'm just going to say night to see K's heading for dinner. Have fun at Mario Fly. Smell test? What smell test? Like copper? Mark Rich says, what other superpowers do you have? I can shock anyone. Like, because of my hands don't sweat, I constantly give static shocks to people. And also to myself. So I have the magical power to slightly annoy myself with my electrical abilities and to occasionally make my phone reset. Sometimes I'll touch my phone and it goes zap and my phone resets. Sometimes, yeah, anything electronic, I can probably reset it. I've never screwed up a laptop yet, but I broke one of my phones that way. I was just wearing, like what I'm wearing now, living dangerously, wearing a fleece. I get all this static buildup and I just touch stuff. It goes, bah. No, it's not just Apple products. It's lots of electronics. I've had watches fry out from me touching them. I've had all kinds of stuff fry out. I've had a circuit breaker reset in a house because I went to go flip a light switch and the circuit breaker reset. I'm a danger. I'm a problem. My kids don't like to touch me during the winter because I shock the snot out of them. Concept is my crusher. Yeah, this concept is pretty awesome. And you know what? I was not that much looking forward to it. They're sending me the G10 liner lock version, and I saw this was up, and I just thought, screw it, I'm going to get the fancy one too. And then I got out of the box. I'm like, oh my God, this thing is just really freaking nice. I really do like it. This was a complete surprise to me. I was not this is not even the concept that I wanted. I want the Warriors, the one I'm excited about. Yeah, but this thing is pretty great. I really have almost no complaints about it. When the G10 one comes in, I'll decide which one I'm going to keep. I'm not going to keep both of them, but one of them will be up for sale. But yeah, I fry electronics. That is my superpower. I know it's just because my hands are so dry all the time. But they don't crack or anything. They're just dry. What's the price range? This is $200, $199. And it's titanium S35VN. I think it's made in the same factory as the Kaiser's. I'd imagine so. The guy used to work for Kaiser. I generate static all the time. I've fried everything. Yeah, see Cauldron? We have the same thing. The worst one I had though was it was my parents' house when I was a kid and I made a circuit breaker pop. And I just was trying to flip the light switch in the laundry room and it went zap and it made like a huge arc, when I touched it and the circuit breaker popped. We have 3 of the less than 1,000 that were available in this chat. What is your most carried cold steel? Right now, probably, well, just counting the last couple months when I'm at home and I can carry whatever I want and not worry about it. It's been the last couple months. It's been the 4MAX just because I can. But normally, I would say my most carried cold steel is probably the Airlight or the 8010. Hey, Maxie, thanks. Better late than never. Yeah, the super chat is open. We're only gonna keep going for about another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Once my dog tried to lick an electrical socket. You two get along. I think that's probably why. I think maybe I touched too many electrical sockets as a kid, and I just built up electricity. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad, Marty. How's that XM18 Skinner in person? The aesthetic strike me as kind of unattractive, but at the same time, I really like it. You know what? In person, it looks better. I still don't like the looks of this blade, but man, it's useful. It's really nice just to kind of rest your thumb on. You can really choke up on it. It's thin and slicey, and I'm really surprised that just this little bit in difference in thickness, you can see it's not huge. But man, it does make a difference, and I'm keeping it. So yeah, I bought it. So I knew I was gonna. Metal Complex had this. I think he and Woody conspired. I think they knew if they sent it to me, I'd just wind up buying it. But yeah, it is. It's got a lot of flat. Like I think I discounted it because it says Skinner, and I'm not like a hunter or whatever, you know. But it is just for an EDC blade. It's a really useful blade shape. It's basically the same as like the actual cutting edge is the same as like a really nice simple drop point. It's not dramatically different. The actual cutting edge is not dramatically different than the spear point, but it's a higher flat grind. It's a Skinner blade or this thinner blade, and it slices really well. I I really like it. This one was a big surprise. I was not expecting to remotely want this because I do not need a fifth Hinderer. Thank you, Jerry. Here's to another 45. I don't want another 45. I don't think I want to live to be 90. Everybody I've known who's 90 is not that happy. I think I want to live to a very active and spry and just be a charming, sweary old man and then get struck by a meteor when I'm about 80. I think that would be a pretty good way to go. Cody says no Medfords. No, but I am looking at a couple. It's a long story. But yeah, I am kind of looking at a couple now. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. I think you missed my donor. Oh, I'm sorry, John, if I did. I'm sorry. Things went kind of fast and furious for a moment there. And thank you, Max. I appreciate that. Get and review an Iron Wolf. There aren't many at all. And then they're really hard to get. I did kind of really want one, and then I sold my Iron Pup too. So, yeah. What's the difference between the spear point and the drop point? Well, you mean the Skinner? Between or just a general spear point drop. Oh, thank you very much, MRG. That is awesome. Greens from Oneonta. I had a gig in Oneonta, just like in when was that? Last June, I think. It's some big like hotel, bar, restaurant thing there. It was fun. Thank you, Antec. Palmer's direct to market restaurant tonight. So let's see. I don't know what Palmer's direct to market is. General spear point versus drop point. Well, basically spear point is just usually I would call this more a modified spear or modified drop point, but it's so hard to even get like what is right. What do I have in my finger? Yeah, probably my vape is leaking. I don't know. Usually you're gonna say, sorry, I heard a noise behind me. Usually you have a I don't know. They're kind of the same. It's just more about the grind. The overall shape is pretty much the same. It's just about the grind. It looks more like kind of speary. I don't know. Somebody else give a better explanation than that. I can spot the difference when I see it. It's just really hard to explain. But this has a fuller on it, though. It's a big difference so that you can Spidey flick it, which is why it's one of my favorite, probably my favorite X19 that I have just because I can do that. I can't do that on any of my other ones. Although this I can reverse flick because another thing I like about the Skinny is the D10 is not as strong because it's a thinner lock bar. What is your most carried Benchmade? During the summer months, Bug Out, absolutely for sure. All the rest of the time would be the Super Freak. Yeah, Chris got it right. They're more symmetrical. That's the word I couldn't come up with. Symmetrical. Jesus. It's been a long day. Thank you very much, Sharpen Blade. You are awesome. What am I going to buy with all this? I don't know what my total is now. Maybe I'll replace my Anthem. Kidding. That's not going to happen. Yeah, they put Blade HQ stats are usually pretty accurate, but sometimes they're way off because I look at them sometimes because I do reference them for knife reviews and stuff because they just have all the stats all in one place, and I'll verify them first, but it's nice to look at the stats first, and sometimes I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but not often, but every now and then. Yeah, spear points do usually have a switch. Yes, I did sell my Anthem quite some time ago, Cauldron. That was I've having some big financial problems when that was. God, that was over a year ago. Wow, thank you very much, Free State. That is awesome. Happy birthday. Any interest in checking out the Benchmade Fact? I think I'm going to be getting one for the summer. I might send you a price. I think I had a Fact, and I didn't bother to do the review on it. because I was swamped at the time. So no, I'm gonna say no. Thank you very much for the offer though, but I don't think I really want to check that one out. I'm so backed up in reviews now. I've got so much stuff coming over this next week. A lot of budget stuff. I know I've been doing a lot of really expensive stuff and automatics and all that, and that's going to continue on for a couple more days. But I do swear to you guys, there is more budget stuff coming. I have the Shikra coming. I got a new Best Tech. Oh my God, what is the one that I got? I don't even remember. It's the Ascot with the fancy stuff on it, I think. Is that the one that comes with the burl wood and like the bronzy clip? Thank you, Keith, very much. Tactile turn versus Hinderer Investigator. I've never checked out a tactile turn. I would like to, but yeah, I've got those two budget ones coming up. I still have a couple other budget ones that I need to get up. So flew the flag at half mast at the Dicey House sound sold the day the anthem was sold. Yeah, I was very, very, very sad about that. So yeah. Oh, I just got a message from Neves Knives. I think they thought I was mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I just messaged him to say, hey, you guys know you're going live the same time as me? I was just telling them. I wasn't mad. I don't care. They can go live anytime they want. I just was saying, because I know a lot of people come to mind, so that was all. So if anybody talks Neves Knives, tell them I'm not mad. I don't care. People can go live the same time as me. I don't care. I just saw the message pop up, so I got distracted. Oh, don't worry, Neves, man. I totally don't care, man. It's completely fine. You guys go live whenever you want. I just was telling you because I know a lot of people come to this one. So having live at the same time, I wanted you guys to get a lot of people. So I knew you didn't see it. It tells me when you see it. So I know that. It's fine. I wanted you guys to get a lot of people, and I wanted to come. I like hanging out on your live streams. They're a lot of fun. I'm just telling you at the same time. I do it at the same. I try and do it exactly the same time every week so that nobody gets confused and nobody steps on each other. But weekend slots are hard to find now. Prime, quote unquote, prime time weekend slots are pretty. Yeah, pour one out for Slicey Dice's anthem. I need to get another one. I could probably unload a Hinderer and buy one and then pocket some change, but not for the deal I got from Zach stuff, though. I'd have to pay a little more than that probably to get another one. What's drinking? Bitburger, because I'm not in Germany right now, and I wish that I was, because I am always in Germany this weekend of every year. This is when I go for a bike show over there, and I get to hang out in my old town I used to live in for a week, and I love it. Get to see my old friends, and I can't right now. So when you answer the giveaway questions on Thursday, I'm answering them on the thing as quickly as I can. Oh, a little thing about that, and then we'll go. If you answer, ironically, if you ask the question very, very quickly, it's probably going to be one of the last to get answered in the comments. I'm going to try to answer all of them, but the way that I filter them, I have to look up questions I haven't answered, and then it won't let me filter time-wise there. So it just gives the newest ones. So that's going to take a long time for me to get all the way back down to those. And if I cut and paste already answered, that's not me being a jerk. It's just because I already answered it, and I'm trying to get through them all. I still have probably 700 or 800 to go. This is probably the last time I'm going to do an AMA because, wow, that's a lot. I think I had 1,600 individual commenters last time I looked, so that's a lot. But I will try. I'm going to try and respond to every one of them because I want to know the ones I didn't respond to, the way that I filter it, if that makes sense. I kind of have to in order to know that I did, but I may just cut and paste already answered, which means that somebody else did it. The video is going up Thursday night, and my wife is going to interview me. So if you got a heart notification on your question, that means you're pretty likely to make the video, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm getting through them, Mikey, as fast as I can. I'm trying to get to all of them. I'm sure I'm going to miss a few, but yeah. See you later, Randy. Mine was, where do you want to retire? I thought I answered that one. I think I said, I'm never going to retire but Spain or Germany. I know I read it anyway, because I know that was going to be my answer. Sean, a lot of people asked me that one. What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow, African or European? That's the automatic answer, and a lot of people asked me that one. I think I probably got 5 of those. Um, well, having an AOE give me $1,000 knife is going to generate attention. Yeah, it's true, Cauldron. I did this is a thing I did to myself. Where's the half track warning? It's over here. You guys, I try and say I'm not a total Hinderer fanboy, that I like other stuff, and then you guys just make me drag out Hinderer, so it makes me look like a Hinderer fanboy again. Did you make that knives by hand? I don't know what you were talking about. Bring out the waypoint. Is the waypoint close by? Yes, it is. It's in this case as well. I swear I'm going to go in a few minutes because I have baklava and maple walnut ice cream calling my name downstairs. Oh, can we clarify your answer to my question? You answered my question with a question. Because I have to know. I don't know what the airspeed philosophy on Lane Swallow is without knowing if it's African or European. Sure, Slicey, blame us for the Hinderer addiction. I don't blame you guys at all. It's just that you guys criticize me for having so much Hinderer content, and then whenever I do a live show, everybody just wants to see my Hinderers. So, all right, I do have 5 now. I need to get rid of 1, but I don't know which. I can't get rid of any of them because a lot of them are gifts. Honestly, part of the reason why I have so many Hinderers is I've 2 of my 3 X-18s were presents, so I can't ever get rid of those. So this one and the Warthog you saw earlier were presents. I'll never get rid of them. This is a working finish spear point fuller from DLT. This one I bought. And the Jurassic I bought. So, and I love all 3 of those. So I don't know. I'll take the warning if you decide to let it go. I love the half track, and this is the best half track in my opinion. So this is my second half track. I had a full titanium Spanto, and I sold that and bought this because my full tie Spanto was just too expensive for the way that I used it. Because when I do carry a half track, I do usually use the snot out of it. And yeah, this is a USA Made Blade exclusive, but it was a lot less expensive than my full tie, which was also a USA Made Blade exclusive. This is also a USA Made Blade exclusive. This is a DLT exclusive, but Stonewasher working finish, which is working finish. I love this. I never had a working finish one before, and it's freaking awesome. It's working finish on the blade. It's working finish on the handles. I love it. It has satin flats. It's just, I love the working finish. It's my favorite. Wish I had some baklava. Yeah, and maple walnut ice cream. That's gonna be awesome. I am rigid with excitement. Thinking about getting Hinder will have been for a while. Which did you say be great? I think right now, Sean, the best Hinder and my favorite right now, and it's not any more expensive than those. I think the Jurassic is awesome, and they are working fast and furious. I was really surprised the other day. I looked for aftermarket Jurassic scales, and they're making a lot. And Sharp Dress Knives makes them. And a lot of the regular XM18 parts do fit a Jurassic, so you can still do all that cool Hinderer stuff and customize it. I would say the Jurassic. Honestly, if I ever sold any, it would probably be my Jurassic, but only because I want a Battle Black. So I would never sell it unless I already had bought a Battle Black. I kind of like a Battle Black Jurassic because I've never had a Hinderer in Battle Black. And you know, this was funny, Jeremy, is that like the XM18 isn't even my favorite Hinderer, and I have 3 of them now because 2 are presents, but I love the skinnies. The skinnies are, obviously I want a no choil. I would get rid of this one to get a skinny no choil or a skinny no flipper, either or, preferably both. But Triway Jurassic, yeah, I wouldn't get the deal to get the not the deal to get the nylon one. What? What is that crap, Otto? I'm going to remove that comment. I don't know if you were trying to make a joke and it just landed very, very flat or whatever, but I was like Jurassic a day and think of pulling trigger. Yeah, I think the Jurassic is probably my favorite. And I customized the snot on mine. Where are you? Ow! You guys do this to yourselves. If anybody calls me a Hinderer or a fanboy, I'm gonna snap. But yeah, I put the sharp dressed knives scale. I also have a marble carbon one for it, but I like this one better than my Carta. And then I put the bronze clip and filler tab on it. But it's just so comfortable in the hand, and it's just a really good size. And this is probably this is the one I use the most of all my Hinderers for sure. Although the skinny may start to sneak in there, but this is the one I use the most. Brian, income aside, do you miss doing stand-up? That's a really good question, because you know what? I have to honestly say, not as much as I thought I would, which is kind of surprising to me. I mean, I'm still getting to hang out with my comedian buddies. I do at least 2 podcasts a day, between, knife stuff and bike stuff and that. So I still get to hang out with all my stand-up buddies, but I miss being on stage. But I have always said, and I've said this to club owners and everything, and my home club knows I feel this way. I love performing. I hate everything else about show business. So I don't miss it as much as I thought. I'm going to go back to it. I'm not going to quit. But I think we are going to lose a whole lot of comedians. I think I know some really good professional comedians that you've seen on TV that I've spoken to that aren't coming back when this is over with. They found another job, and they're not doing it anymore. So I miss being on stage. I love that. There's no better feel than that. But it's just, show business sucks. Zach stuff, inject benchmating. I've had no benchmates out this entire time. Oh well, we're about to close up. Sorry. I can't lose any more comedians. I'm telling you, there's some household names, that aren't coming back just because they needed to find another job and they like it. So pick one. Norm Macdonald. I don't even need to read the rest of them. Can we see the Magic and the Mediator? Oh yeah, you loaned them to me, so I guess I can. Are they nearby? Yes, I have a special. I moved it though. I have a special box for all the stuff that is loaners or to be reviewed. And I moved it because I rearranged my office. And now I can't find it. Oh, come on. There they are. You know what? I got so well organized that I can't find anything. I'm sure everybody's done that before. Here's the Protect Magic, which is magical. Oh, the new that tie 940. Yeah, those are tempting, but I would probably just buy a regular one and put scales on it. And the Mediator. You have to say it with that little inflection on it, I think. I think that's only a fair thing to do. Miss Ralphie May. Yeah, Ralphie was a great dude. I got to meet him very, very briefly one time, but I loved his stand-up. He was a very talented man. Yeah, the Mediator is pretty cool. A little thick behind the edge, unless Jerry Russell messes with it. How does it open? I did a whole video on it, BZ, if you want to go back and look at it, but very well. See, Libby, I disagree with you about the mini grip. Oh, you suggest the FR on the G10. I like the G10 so much better. I think the FRN one is too grippy and to the point of being kind of uncomfortable. Where's the Kapara? In a case that is too far away for me to reach for right now. Oh, Tommy, you can't even own them? So we can own them in New York. We just can't carry them outside the house unless you have special reasons. Which maybe apparently I do. I don't know. I'm still going to be very, very careful about it. Not going to take my chances. All right. Well, we've been about an hour and a half now. So I think we're going to wrap this up. Yeah, I have a PM2. I use it for size comparisons constantly. It's in every single video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will be. Oh, who's on that? Oh, Daily Curiosity. Oh, cool. You're on the Monday thing for Boy Scout. Daily. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that. So yeah, I'll check that out. I subscribe to him, so I'm sure I'll get the notification. Maybe if YouTube sends it to me, but I'll try and check it out. Congratulations. It was a lot of fun, and he has a lot of subs. You're going to get a few from it. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, and thank you so much for all the birthday wishes, and thank you so much for all the super chat donations, and thank you so much. They're all mostly gone now, but all the stuff that everybody gave me for my birthday was not my intention. Next year, I'm not even going to tell you it's my birthday because that was almost embarrassing. But I'm still going to say thank you. I'm not going to be like my old Irish mom who never says thank you for anything and just says, "Oh, you shouldn't have," and gets mad at you. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say thank you very much. You guys are great. And I will see you next week where there will be no mention of my everly increasing age and the 365 steps I've taken closer to the grave in the last year. I've been Brian. You've been you. Have a good one. Wash your damn hands. Stay in the house. All that stuff.